Is our destiny pre-written, or do we have the power to change it? A question, both simple and complex, that has intrigued philosophers, theologians, and thinkers throughout the ages. The concept of predestination suggests that everything in the universe, from the smallest particle to the grandest celestial body, follows a preordained path, a predetermined script written by an unseen hand. Ecclesiastes chapter 3 says, "There is a time for everything, and a season for every activity under the heavens, a time to be born and a time to die, a time to plant and a time to uproot, a time to love and a time to hate, a time for war and a time for peace." But what does this really mean? If everything is predestined, then what role do we play? Is there nothing left for us to do but submit to the inevitable? The answer is not as clear-cut as it might seem. While it is true that certain things are beyond our control, such as the family we are born into or the circumstances of our birth, there is still much that we can influence. Many believe in the adage that destiny is determined 3 parts by fate and 7 parts by hard work. Even if you believe that winning the lottery is predestined, you still have to buy a ticket. You have to take action. Similarly, while it may be true that the circumstances of our birth set the stage for our lives, it doesn't mean we can't rise above them. However, the belief that every single event in our lives is predestined is a misconception. For example, consider the case of a thief who argues in court that he was predestined to steal, and therefore he is innocent. The judge might retort that he was predestined to judge him guilty. This showcases the flaw in the thief's argument. While God created us in His image and gave us free will, the choices we make are ours alone. What the Bible refers to as predestination is something that only God and those He chooses to reveal it to can know. Our role is to live according to His word, do our duty, and leave the results to Him. When God predestines something, it's not just the outcome that is predetermined, but also the method. If God has predestined us for success, He will also show us the right way to achieve it. The author of Psalms says, "Your eyes saw my unformed body. All the days ordained for me were written in your book before one of them came to be." Ephesians says, "In love, He predestined us for adoption to sonship through Jesus Christ, in accordance with His pleasure and will. In Him we were also chosen, having been predestined according to the plan of Him who works out everything in conformity with the purpose of His will." In Acts, it is said, "When the Gentiles heard this, they were glad and honored the word of the Lord, and all who were appointed for eternal life believed." In conclusion, predestination doesn't mean that our lives are completely out of our hands. Rather, it suggests that while certain things are beyond our control, we have the power to shape our own destinies through our actions and choices. Remember, destiny might deal the hand, but how we play the game is entirely up to us.